this it. What?
You're in it now.
You put me right off now. I was in the film, yes, playing, that's right, yes. And he wrote the script. He wrote it in a letterbox.
Why did he put it in a letterbox?
It was a postscript. Oh, dear. How did I think of that? I don't know. And while we were making this film, that's the first film I ever done in my life.
Longer than Frankie Howard.
Not yet. Not yet. No, I'm going to be very quick. We're doing this film, and we're in this house, remember?
The house, yeah.
In this house. I was in this house, the same house. I can't stop laughing, I can't. I know what's coming next. And while we were doing this film, there's one shot in it, and we had a scene where we had to knock nails into the floor. So, anyway, he may be good at a typewriter, but he wasn't very good with a hammer. Because I had to hold the nails while he was hitting. And he just missed this one. But he caught me with that one.
A great memory of Tom was he and his wife lived in a bungalow in Eastbourne, and one Sunday morning they had a terrible row. And Dove, his wife, went off in a terrible huff and arrived at this hotel in Brighton where they used to have a Sunday morning drink in the hotel bar. Now, she's sitting there having a drink, and 15 minutes later, Tom follows on in another cab. 5 minutes from the hotel, he takes his clothes off, his jacket, his shirt, his pants, everything, and he's right down to his underwear. All he has is his socks, his long johns, his suspenders, and he walks through the hotel with all the guests looking at this fellow, wondering what's going on. And he walks through the hotel, into the bar, right up to where his wife is having a drink, and he says, "Dove, where's my clean shirt?" And that was the real Tommy Cooper.
Chief Barker, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, praise silence for your distinguished guest of honor, Mr. Tommy Cooper.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Chief Barker, fellow Barkers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. From now on, this speech goes downhill a bit. What? Not yet. I told you to wait in the truck, didn't I? Your own wife efficacy, that's good, isn't it? Anyway, I must say, when I heard of this honour, I told the family, and I told my son and daughter. I've got a son and daughter. I get things right sometimes. And I said to my son Thomas, I said, I've been invited as a guest of honour to lunch by the Ridley Club. And he looked at me with tears in his eyes. And he flung his arms around me. And he said, "What the hell for?" Does my voice sound a little bit hoarse? It does a bit, doesn't it? As a matter of fact, I lost my voice completely yesterday. And the one I got now, I just borrowed for this lunch. So I went to the doctor's, and he said, "Right, I'll examine you." He said, "Open your mouth." I went like that. And he looked down, he said, a little raw. So I went, oh. I said, excuse me, and he said, yeah? Look at that, impressions as well. I said, tell me something. I said, are there any Chinese Jews? He said, I don't know, go find out. So he went and he came back, he said, no. There's only apple juice, pineapple juice, and So I said to the Chinese waiter behind the counter, see, I said, excuse me, and he said, yeah? Could have been the same one. Well, he could have walked round, couldn't he? I said, have you got frog's legs? And he said, yes. I said, well, hot water can't get me a cheese sandwich.
Tommy, not just a lovely man, but a great, great comic.
If I had a tough audience, you know, I used to just put one of these on. That would get me out of trouble right away, I have to tell you.
It almost goes without saying, one of the funniest men I ever met.
I was in Margate last summer for the summer season. A friend of mine said, you want to go to Margate? It's good for rheumatism. So I did, and I got it. And I tried to get to the hotel, it was packed, so I went to this big boarding house. And I knocked at the door, the landlady put her head up the window. She said, what do you want? I said, I want to stay here. She said, stay there, shut the window. And while I was there, I bought one of these skin diving outfits. Every suit like a frogman suit. Bought the whole thing, you know, goggles, big flippers, tank on the back. And I had a photograph taken like that and like that. Well, you never know, do you? You never know. And I went to the bay and I jumped in because you're not supposed to dive, it's dangerous. And I jumped in like that. And I think I turned a little bit all the way down. And I went down to about 155 feet. It was lovely, very quiet. And I'm going along like that. I've got the instructions here. And I get rid of them and I start to do that like that. And the feet are going like that. Not in the front, in the back, in the back. And I'm good. And I don't care now, you know what I mean? I'm all over the place. And the goggles getting all misty and everything. And I'm humming to myself. Not loud, just... And all of a sudden, I saw a man walking towards me. In a sports jacket, grey flannel. I thought, that's unusual for a Thursday. So I went towards him, I was moving like lightning. Went towards. And I got right up to him, I took this pad up, and I wrote, what are you doing down here? Walking about in a sports jacket, grey flannel. And he took this pad from me, and he wrote on there, I'm drowning.
Tommy Cooper. Well, what can you say? He was the only one who could read the telephone directory and make it funny, that bloke. He's a genius. We'll all miss him.
He really was one of the... To this day, we all still miss him very, very much. Great comic.
Sheer inspiration. I owe the man so much. In fact, I still do him every night.
Thank you. Here's a quick joke. There's a man having a barbecue in the front garden, so he turned the spit like that, and the flames are getting higher and higher. Higher and higher. See? And he's singing, oh, soul and being. No music. Oh, soul and being. Farewell. And the flames are getting higher and higher. And a drunk walks by, he says, your singer's all right, but your monkey's on fire.
He was one of the funniest men I ever saw in my life. He was just terrific. He was really funny, man.
Yeah, Tommy Cooper was the all-time funny man. He was really tremendous. He'd only to walk on for me and I'd start laughing. Really tremendous. He'd be missed.
God bless his mother, I say, for giving the world Tommy Cooper.
As a man went into a pub, see, they got a pint of beer, he drank the beer, put the glass on the counter, turned to the people on the right and said, you're a bunch of idiots. And he turned to the people on the left and he said, you're a bunch of fools, and walks out. Next night he's back, pint, puts the glass on the counter, turns to the right and says, you're a bunch of idiots, and you're a bunch of fools, and he walks out. There was a man sitting there, and he said, look, if he comes in tomorrow night, he may not come in, I don't know. Well, you don't know, do you? Well, he may not. Well, you can't blame me, can you? I don't care. I don't want to say, I don't know the I don't care if he comes in, it makes no difference to me. But he came in, got the beer, drank the beer with the glass on the counter, turned the people around. He said, you're a bunch of idiots, and you're a bunch of fools. And this man said, just a minute, I'm not a fool. He's one of the idiots over there then. Thank you.
Dear old Tom, you know, we in the profession had the privilege of knowing Tom personally. But I wonder, will we ever see his like again?
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know where, but I know we'll meet again someday. Keep smiling through, just like you, always do, until the blue sky, bright gray sky. Far away. Yes? I shall never forget the first time we met. She was sitting on top Waterloo Bridge, dangling her feet in the water. And I cocked one eye at her. And there we stood together, copper. And she had most unusual lips. Both on top. And long, blonde, wavy hair all down her back. None on her head. And she had a very cute little button nose. Very cute. I used to like the way it turned up. Then down. Then sideways. But I loved her. And we had some wonderful, happy times together. We used to go on the beach. She gave me a wave. I still got her home in a bucket. We used to go on the sands, play little games together. She used to bury me into the sand. And I buried her in the sand. I'm going to go back and dig her out. And then she said she was hungry. So I bought her a stick of rock. And she bit it. And she went, oh. Wasn't quite so loud as that. It was more, oh. And then she started to cry a bit. I said, what's the matter, love? She said, I've broken her tooth. I said, don't worry, you've got one left. And when she stood up, she had bow legs. She could walk like that. I said to her, why don't you learn to play the cello? So I said to myself, I'll take her and get some lovely teeth for her. So I got the best set of false teeth that money can buy. And they look beautiful. Beautiful. And then the money I spent on her, I don't think I'll carry on. I'll try. All the money I spent on her, she left me. Left me. It's funny. It's not you, is it? And a year later, I met her again. And she came towards me. And she just stood there and laughed at me. Laughed at me with my own teeth. But I know we'll meet again.